What the heck you doing today, Bob? Gee, does that look like rain? Yeah. There's my new driveway. So, Don got here early. That doesn't look like a 300. That's my mower deck belt that was missing a sizable chunk after 7 years. So that's the new deck belt installed. What I'm not going to film will be the installation of the deck back under the tractor. And there's a good reason for that. Well, there you have it. Geez, it was about 2 hours, and the biggest part was getting the drive shaft lined up again. Holy moly. But I got 7 years off the belt. Come see me in 7 years. What do we got here? Got a very nice 300L. And the doggone thing won't idle. I get high-speed idle, but I cannot get it to idle. It will idle like this all day long. Happy as a clam. When it gets down off of the high idle, it will stumble and quit. First thing you might think is, well, the idle circuits are plugged. No, this is not a carburetor problem. We have actually a fresh carburetor on there. We took the carburetor that was on there and we put it on that car, and it idles just fine. So, what's not a carburetor problem? Well, believe it or not, there's your answer. Here's your same car 4 minutes later. What was wrong? The coil was wired backwards. Unbelievable. She's an entirely happy car once again. What are we doing now? We're going to go over to the gold L, and Don is going to tune the carburetor using a vacuum gauge and some tips he got from a guy on the web. Well, here is the car up to temperature. See the choke is full open.
Lower the guy a little bit. We're trying to richen the mixture screws up. Go 2.5. Drop down to about 18. What we're trying to do is, if we can make it fit where I want it to fit.
There you go.
That's good. And turn them in until we get to the highest vacuum. About a quarter at a time. Still going up a little bit. Getting steadier too. At this point, if we go up higher, it may not go any higher. It's basically the same. You want to go back to where you were. And go just slightly rich. Half, 1.5, basically 1.5.
What Don is doing now is checking to see how our new adjustments compare to the original settings.
So basically out to 1.5 now. We were at 1 and 1.25. Now we're even on both sides. That should be optimum tune. The way most people adjust the mixture screws is they have them in and they adjust them out to highest vacuum, but a lot of times you go past the highest peak, so you end up richer than you need to be. So by backing them out rich first and adjusting them in until you hit peak vacuum, and then backing them out an eighth of a turn or so, that puts it, should be right at the peak of what the engine wants. And that's good.
And she got thunder. The rain's probably keeping the crowd down today. But we got John Sager, Dave DeMar, Jamie, his sister Sandy, Seth,
I got it for free.
Don.
I give it away, but I don't want to.
That is our buddy Jim,
And you know, you're gonna get a scrap.
George Zook,
I'd like to find somebody that makes
Son
maybe has
Steve.
one and has more accessories on these parts or something.